very small population of people that engage in this kind of conduct. I am also a member of the racial profiling project, and the work that has gone into that, the implementation and the information that we're submitting to the legislature, the hours are countless. It's a very, very, very challenging project. And it is certainly, I'm interested to see what the legislature does with the information. I know for many, particularly talking from an NAACP perspective, we don't need data collection to tell us what's going on in our communities. We know this based on what we're seeing in our communities. So while the data is useful, we know what's going on. And so for the NAACP, what we hope to accomplish is what is the next step beyond the data collection? How do we eradicate this problem? How do we address the concerns of the people who are impacted by the profiling? How do we address the concerns of the people who are wrongfully arrested, wrongfully stopped, wrongfully searched? So this is what we have to look to in terms of the nonprofit organizations and the NAACP. Certainly we want the data. We want to know what happens in these traffic stops. But when we talk about post-stops, we have to look at what is actually happening. And we are seeing complaints of strip searches. We're seeing complaints of assaults. We're seeing complaints of a wrongful arrest. Not only that, but incarceration. And those concerns have to be addressed. And this is what the NAACP will be working towards. I also have a coworker here, Don Wilson, who is the president of the New London NAACP, who's dealing with a very, very difficult scenario with the New London Police Department. And certainly we all need to support each other as independent organizations that are here. We need to come together to say we're tired of complaining and we want to see a change and we want action now. So one of the things that we will also be encouraging is that we present this issue with a united front. Not only NAACP and CARE and other organizations, ACLU, we all need to come together to say enough is enough. Thank
you. My name's Don Wilson, and I'm the president of the New London NAACP. And I just going to slightly echo some of the things that you've probably already heard. One of the key things that must happen, that we must do as a people, is we must overcome our fears and make the complaint or do what we need to do to notify people. We can't continue to stand by on the sideline and allow things to happen. We need, if we see things that are out of place, we need to inform. But we need to make the complaint when we need to make the complaint, and we need to monitor those things. And we need to make sure that the people that we elect to represent us are protecting our Fourth Amendment rights. I don't plan on giving up that right. Neither should you. I'm going to fight for yours, and you should fight for mine. That's something that we have to do. We have to do together. The power of the people is greater than those who make these policies or these illicit rules that incarcerate us and burden us to these financial burdens that we face today. Because most of them come from illicit stops and so forth. So we've got to be careful about a lot of those things. The more that we speak out, the more that the people who we entrust to make the laws and policy can take care of the things that they need to take care of and fix these problems that we have in our society where we look at other people as different. We're all humans. We're all the same. We cry, we bleed, and ultimately we're going to die. But we're all humans. We need to learn how to live together. And to do that, we got to see each other as the same color, as the same person, the same deserving human. Let's make our politicians, let's make our represented officials, our people who are that we pay to protect and serve us, let's make them stand up to the challenge and do what's right.